They all fear Amoroso. No creature dares to disrespect him. Not even the swiftest animals like the hares. If they run into him, they prefer to lie low. Although they say they're short-sighted, bulls are sensitive and note the smallest change in their daily routine. A tuft of jointed grasswort today pays for his temerity, and the hare doesn't stick around to watch.
Welcome back, guys, to HumanBeingSoulForever. I'm Nick, and this reading will be for the Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of April 2018. So what has occurred in the Taurus life in the recent past? Okay. Alright, first out we got the Eight of Wands with the Two of Swords. The Eight of Wands with the Two of Swords is, to me, indicating that you guys kind of been moving very quickly, and you kind of been trying to stay out of your own head. You kind of been trying to not deal with your emotions and what's truly going in you properly. So this has caused you to kind of get into the hustle bustle of life. Maybe throw yourself into your work, throw yourself into, I don't know, home chores, or just anything that'll keep your mind off of what is really causing you this disharmony and this discord. You're trying to prevent yourself from making a very important decision in your life right now. And with the Two of Swords, it's indicating that you're kind of blinded and kind of lost by what exactly, how to move forward the right way. With this Seven of Swords, however, the situation can definitely be that you want to, the decision that should be made is for you to move forward in a correct way. Move away from the situation that is giving you distress and issues in your life right now. And I think that's something that you truly do know inside, and that's probably why you are trying not to make the decision, because whatever you're moving away from, whoever you're moving away from, is something that's going to be painful. It's something that you was heavily invested in for a while now. And whether it is a person or a situation or a pursuit somewhere in your life, it's difficult to let go of something that you put a lot of work in. Yeah, and I can understand why that would be hard, especially for you guys being a fixed sign. You know, you guys are all about the maintenance. You guys are all about the buildup of something. And to have to turn your back on something you were so committed to is kind of like going against yourself, going against your nature. But if it's necessary for your wellness, spiritually, mentally, and physically even, that's what you got to do. The current energy for you guys, however, what has come up is so far the Hierophant and the Lovers and the Three of Cups for your current situation. And with this Hierophant, you guys are definitely either in an energy or is moving towards, from this past situation, into this energy of surety. This is a figure who is confident about the decision that they made. They know that the decision that they made is backed up by not only physical evidence that they can see was an issue in their life, but also the backing of the divine, the backing of God. And it's unfortunate that, you know, a move away or an ending had to be so painful. But you know what comes after pain is the strength and the ability to know that you can now get through it. And I feel as though you now focusing more so on yourself, and that connection that you have with yourself and with God is really going to allow you to be in your best energy right now. And with that, if what you want to still attract is someone valuable in your life, that's what would have happened when you're in your best energy. Whether that is just a good friend who you can kind of trust now and can understand and appreciate them being on your path with you, or if this is a lover and a romantic interest where you feel as though you can really be in a healthy relationship for once. You know, I feel as though a lot of you guys have been through situations where it was either you having to give a lot, or just even if you feel as though you was to give it too much, nothing kind of manifested into what you wanted. You guys are very loving people at the end of the day, and you guys need that sense of home, that sense of family love no matter where you go. And it could be difficult when you are also have the ability to move on quickly and move on forcefully and stand up for what you believe and what you feel as the bull you are. But at the same time, it's like, what's the point of just moving and moving and moving if you have nowhere to go to? If you aren't moving in a direction that is going to keep you out of this stagnant light and bring you into a better situation. It's okay to sit down. It's okay to think about what you want and then bring that into a situation that it will allow you to enjoy it. With this Three of Cups, that's what you want to do. You want to enjoy the times that you have with another. You want to enjoy just the presence of another being. You're sick of the love story going like you fall for someone, you guys are happy at first, and then all these past issues, all these past traumas come up, and then now you're stuck with this relationship of a mess, but that you're in love with. You're at least in love with the person that you're involved in it with. And it's difficult to try to enjoy any of the good times in it. You kind of start enjoying even the bad times because you're trying to get some type of pleasure from it. But know what's for you and know what's not, and know what you need to let go of. And that includes people who are just in business situations or creative situations or pursuits in their careers or just whatever that causes you to want to maintain and hold on in the situation, but knowing at a deep level that it's not right for you. You have to be mindful of the person that you are and who you're representing in your relationship. And you know, the things that we see in our partners that aren't good is only but a reflection of the issues that we have within ourselves. And maybe those may be things that you have healed personally that your partner is still bringing to the relationship, but it's something inside of you that is still attracting that lesson. You know, that lesson in your life where it's going to show you where you still need to grow or where you have grown. And once you know, you do better. Once you know, you become responsible to take the knowledge that you acquired and move in the right direction. So if you feel as though you're in a situation where you don't deserve it, you deserve more, and you're not who your partner is reflecting to you, you're better than that, you've grown, then take it as a lesson to, now that you know, do better. Now that you know, take life under your own responsibility to seek those around you who are going to reflect the good things in you, the positive things that you want to see in your life. It ultimately is your decision to do so. And in the advice realm to how to get out of the situation or how to manifest this this new responsible, confident, and evolved you is the Page of Swords. And what that indicates to me is that you guys have to be truthful in your communication. You guys have to be honest about what you do truly want and be able to express that and show that to other people. And the page being a youthful figure, it's a small step, but it's a step nonetheless. It's a step in a new direction that you've never been before. And to get something that we never had, we have to do something that we never did. So this is the manifestation of you doing just that. It's understanding that you have a new mind frame and that you want to move in a more positive direction now. But it's now going to cause you to speak your truth and speak what you truly want, and be honest with yourself enough to stop being so unhappy in situations that first bring you joy, and really understand that it's things that you're looking over and that you're idealizing that is causing you to get so deep in situations and eventually find out that they're not for you. Relationships, jobs, any of the sorts where you feel as though you're investing a lot and not getting much payback. All right, Taurus. So we're going to pull some oracle cards from the Nature Nurture Oracle deck. And let's see what we get. Okay. What is some advice from the Oracle for the Taurus for the month of April? Got one, got two, got three. Awesome. Alright, so what came out for you is the Wolf, Teacher, Egg, Birth, and Travel, the Horse. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book that I have for this oracle deck. Hopefully you can pick a message that resonates with you for each of these cards. Okay, so for Wolf, Teacher, a teacher, powerful ally, and mentor. Drawing this card can indicate an important relationship, new teacher, or familiar on the path. Important lessons, skills, and connections can be developed at this time. The Wolf is also here to remind you that you too are in fact the teacher. You may be called upon to share what you know with others. It is time to own what you have learned thus far. If you have been thinking about bringing your gifts out into the world, this card is a yes. If you have been questioning the meaning of a relationship, this card is here to indicate an important relationship, and one that you will soon, and one you will not soon forget. Okay. So yeah, this card is explaining that you are here to use your experiences, use your pain, use your triumphs to educate others and to connect with others in the way that is not allowing your pain to still grow deep inside of you and keep you down, but instead to make you stronger, make you wiser, and moving in this direction in the near future. With this on your mind, you will then start to be able to understand why you've gone through the things you've gone through and why you felt the ways you felt. It's not to keep you down. God isn't going to give you anything that you can't handle and that isn't supposed to be for your growth. So allow it to do just that. Allow for it to affect and influence your growth in the positive direction. Okay, now next we got Egg, Birth, 29. Okay. So this talks about new projects, ideas, fresh starts, and innocence. Drawing this card announces the arrival of a new beginning or the start of something beautiful. It can indicate a need or desire to start over, and with the attitude of innocence, which is not to be confused with naivety. Have a beginner spirit. Invite the enthusiasm and excitement of starting something new you always dreamed of, without fear and getting in the way. Okay. Yeah, so don't be fearful about what is to come. Don't be fearful about, this new experience that you're going to go through. I understand that doing things a different way and changing your mindset about things is going to cause you to be a little hesitant about how it may turn out, but be confident in yourself. Trust in the universe to give you the power and give you the wisdom and give you the know-how when necessary when you are stuck in this new journey. It's going to manifest you something that you could only ever imagine. All right, and we got horse, travel. Okay. A trip, a journey, sexual energy, and a personal power. The horse can indicate a trip or some kind of travel to a place close in the distance. If you have been thinking about a change in scenery, this card is a yes. If you cannot take a physical trip, try taking a different route in your daily routine or switching up your schedule a little. Life can provide us with all sorts of insights when we get out of our own comfort zone. Personal power can be assessed when the horse shows up. Do not be afraid to embrace your strengths. If you are questioning how to show up for a relationship, then know that this card can indicate sexual chemistry and companionship. Just make sure that you honor your own personal energy. This horse asks you to be willing to collaborate with the situation, letting it take you further than you could on your own. So kind of like what I said with the egg, it definitely continues with that idea of being positive and optimistic towards the future and allowing this new sense of energy that you feel to come in and swift you off your feet. So whether that's a person in your life that's allowing you to experience something new, or whether that's just, like I said, a mind state that you have that's different from your past, trust that and know that you ultimately have the power to make and manifest happiness in your own life. So if you are feeling kind of boggled down by what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, switch it up a little. There's nothing wrong. If you usually wake up and lay in bed and just watch TV, instead get up, do a little exercise, or go take a walk, or start learning how to cook, or something like that was really going to switch up what you're used to, but at the same time give you a new skill, a new experience that you can probably take further with in the future. And this is a relationship that you kind of been stuck in or thinking about, and whatever the situation is with that, and the condition of it rather, maybe this is a time for you to be okay with finally letting it go and knowing what you can't handle. And your comfort zone is going to be tested. You are going to feel a bit uncomfortable and a bit uneasy, maybe pursuing someone new or going after something that's different from your own. If you're trying to change your job or change your career, change your interests, there's always going to be that sense of uneasiness at first. But just understand that, like I said, you will always have that backing of God to guide you along the way. And as long as you trust in it, everything will be okay. Alright, so one more thing, Taurus. I'm going to give you a angel card to kind of meditate over. One word that could resonate with you. Let's see. Okay. Commitment. So figure out whatever that means to you, commitment. the feeling I get from it is that just how you guys have been committed to this situation that has been causing you pain and grief and confusion and not wanting to fully deal with. Release the commitment, release the attachment that you have to that or anything else for that matter. But instead put that same hard work and dedication and determination into something that will guarantee you happiness, guarantee you success, guarantee you growth. And this is definitely gearing towards something new and something fresh. Find what you can put all your energy and all your faith and all your hard work into. And I guarantee you that it'll manifest into something greater than you can ever imagine. All right, Taurus. So I really hope this resonates. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook at HumanBeingSoulForever just for updates and on the content on this channel. And yeah, with nothing more to say. Talk to you later. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer.